The daffodils are out, the forsythia is in bloom, and spring has finally arrived in Chatham. Welcome to Chatham Today. I'm Huntley Harrison, together with Richard Garvin, to bring you the May installment of Chatham Today, the show that keeps you up to date with what's happening in the town of Chatham. After a cold, snowy, windy winter, we are all ready for the sunny days of spring. It took a long time to get here, but we all enjoy it once it does. With the spring comes renewed activity in town, with a variety of options to choose from. Let's start with the Cape Cod Commercial Fishermen's Alliance. They have two big events in May: Wine and Dine with the Fishermen. You can join them for their Dish on Fish dinners, which draw the community together to savor the seafood we all love to eat and to celebrate the fishermen who bring it ashore. These dinners will include fresh and locally caught seafood with a wine pairing to complement each dish. A cash bar will also be available. This will be a terrific opportunity to have a great meal and to meet the fishermen from our surrounding communities. And don't forget, a portion of the proceeds will be generously donated to the Fishermen's Alliance to support its work to build lasting solutions to protect our oceans and the future of local fishing businesses. Admission for the dinner is $75 per person, so mark your calendars for Tuesday, May 19th at 5:30 p.m. to be at the Academy Ocean Grill in Orleans. Make your reservations now. Call 508-240-1585 or email aogcapecod@gmail.com. The second big event this month is their monthly Meet the Fleet gathering. This month, they will focus on the Chatham Fish Pier. They are bringing the Chatham Fish Pier to you. Hear from seasoned fishermen about the long history of commercial fishing and maritime traditions on the Cape. You'll learn what has changed since their heyday on the water and about the current issues that our local small boat fleet faces each day. You'll enjoy appetizers generously provided by the Chatham Bars Inn. The event will take place on Wednesday, May 27th at 5:30 p.m. at the Fishermen's Alliance headquarters on Main Street in Chatham. Members are free, $10 to non-members. Call them at 508-945-2432 or email rsvp@capecodfishermen.org to make your reservation. And if you like bluefish,
which I do,
the June Meet the Fleet gathering will discuss the bluefish fishery and its increasing popularity. That will be on June 24th. Set the date now so you don't miss out on this most interesting topic.
the Council on Aging has a very full month with many interesting events and activities. The Chatham COA Cinema presents The Theory of Everything on Monday, May 4th at 1:15. With his body progressively ravaged by ALS, world-famous physicist Stephen Hawking must rely on his wife Jane to continue his life's work as he faces various challenges. This is a must-see movie, and don't forget to come early at noon for a delicious lunch. Call to register for both by the Friday before. Every Tuesday from noon to 2 p.m., Conversation and Coupons with Pauline, the queen of couponing, is back. Enjoy good company while learning tips on how to maximize your coupons to stretch your dollars further and get twice the bang for your buck. Stop by the COA office or call to register. Tuesdays and Thursdays, May 5th, June 11th, 10 to 11 a.m., free walking group sponsored by the VNA and Town of Chatham Human Services. Optional pre-testing will take place on Wednesday, May 6th from 9 to 11 a.m. at the COA. Walks will take place on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 to 11 a.m., beginning May 5th and ending on June 11th. Walkers will meet at the Town Annex located on George Ryder Road across from the airport. Parking is available across the street. Optional post-testing will take place on Wednesday, June 17th from 9 to 11 a.m. at the COA. Registration and VNA medical release are required before starting. Stop by the COA office or call to register for the testing and the group. On Thursdays, May 7th, 14th, and 21st from 10:30 to noon. Keep the change, please. This is a new offering by Elsa Bastone, Ph.D. The Chatham Council on Aging will present a forum on discovering, facing, and dealing with the inevitable changes we experience in later life. Led by psychologist Elsa Bastone, the series of 6 sessions will focus on 5 aspects of later life: the economic, social, physical, psychological, and spiritual. We may ignore it, fight it, or try to deny it, but each new day can bring new challenges. With courage and a sense of humor, information, and preparation, we can be equal to the task. An attorney, a bank specialist, and COA outreach coordinator will be participating at specified sessions to inform and educate the participants and to answer questions they present. For more information or to enroll, stop by the front office or call the COA. A new program at the COA will focus on mind and body, specifically Tai Chi. Moving for better balance. Are you concerned about your balance? Would you like to decrease your chances of falling? Classes are for individuals age 60 or over who are ambulatory and are interested in improving their flexibility, balance, muscle strength, and reducing their risk of falling. Because it is a low-impact form of exercise, it puts minimal stress on the muscles and joints, therefore making it suitable for many older adults. Classes will emphasize movement principles such as rooted feet, ankle sway, hip-driven movements, and deliberate stepping, all of which are essential for balance. To maximize the benefit of the classes, participants are asked to commit to coming to classes 1 day per week over a period of 8 weeks. The first session of Tai Chi, Moving for Better Balance, will be held on Friday, May 1st from 9 to 10 a.m. and continue weekly through Friday, June 26th. Class size will be limited to 10 participants and will be offered free of charge. A medical release will be required. Call the COA to register. And here's something special. Monday, May 11th at noon, dinner and a show, all for $9. The Cape Rep Theater presents I Wish You a Waltz. This performance was conceived and directed by Robert R. Troy. While 2 middle-aged performers are touring in a review around Italy, we get a glimpse of their unfolding renewed relationship and past marriages in a 55-minute musical review combining classic favorites and unknown songs by Kander and Ebb, Jerry Herman, Cole Porter, Rodgers and Hart, Lerner and Lane, Rodgers and Sondheim, Adams and Strauss, Jones and Schmidt, Stephen Sondheim, Adam Guttell, Fields and Kern, Goldenberg and Allen, and Marilyn Bergman, featuring local favorites Jared Hagan and Wendy Watson, with Robert Wilder at the piano. Space is limited. Call or stop by the COA. Front desk to sign up today. This program is sponsored in part by a grant from the Chatham Cultural Council and the Friends of the Chatham COA. On Monday, May 18th at 1:15, there will be a free presentation from Blue Cross Blue Shield of Massachusetts, Taking Control of Your Health. Are special clothing or belonging to a gym required to become more active? No! Physical activity can and should be part of everyday life. This presentation will discuss different kinds of activities that seniors can do to keep them moving and active on a daily basis. Join them for lunch beforehand for only $7. Make a reservation for lunch and the presentation. Call or stop by the COA to sign up. Space is limited. Call today. Wednesday, May 20th at 11:15 a.m., day trip, lunch at the Hidden Cove Restaurant at Cape Cod Tech in Harwich. Culinary arts students offer a daily a la carte menu with soups and salads, along with a variety of entrees, sandwiches, and desserts at very low prices. The menu changes daily, so customers can enjoy different items each day of the week. The pastry and bakery kitchen provides customers with delicious desserts to enjoy with their meals. Visit their bakery case and take some of their delightful treats home with you. Transportation is free. Lunch is at the diner's cost and reservations are required. Stop by the COA or call to reserve your spot.
And now for some COA specials. Tuesday, May 12th at 10:30, the Arthritic Support Group meets. Light refreshments will be served. If you haven't already signed up, now is the time. And if you were born in the month of May and reside in Chatham, join them at the COA for their monthly birthday celebration on Wednesday, May 13th at 2 p.m. Guests are encouraged. Call the COA for more information or to register. And don't forget your civic duty on Thursday, May 14th, to vote in the town elections. Transportation will be available from the COA if you need a way to get there. And finally, on Friday, May 15th from 9:30 to 11:30, muffin to do but appreciate you. You are cordially invited to the annual Chatham COA Volunteer Appreciation Celebration and Open House. The annual volunteer group photo will be at 10:30 in front of the COA. Please join them for a group photo, a social mixer, and refreshment. You are terrific, and we do not know what we'd do without you. If you are planning to attend, please RSVP to the COA office by Tuesday, May 12th. Rain or shine, the photo will go on, so bring your umbrella.
Now for the May events at the Eldridge Public Library. Mondays at 10:30, Chatham Writers Group. Members meet to explore different writing genres. Share your work with the group. If you would like to join, call Diane DeGennaro at 774-237-0899. Fridays at 10:30, Memoir Group. Everyone can write about their own experiences, but do you need tips to make them interesting reading? If you want to join this group, call Mal Ward at 508-945-4284. On Saturday, May 2nd at 2 p.m., the history of Fort Warren during the American Civil War. Fort Warren is a historic fort on the 28-acre George's Island at the entrance to Boston Harbor. The fort was constructed from 1833 to 1861, completed shortly after the beginning of the American Civil War. Kevin Rogers, the community outreach coordinator for the Friends of the Boston Harbor Islands, will be here to give a virtual tour of the fort with information about its construction. The talk will focus on the fort during the Civil War, when it served as a fort for Union soldiers and a prison for Confederate officers and government officials. This should be a must-see for all you Civil War and Boston history buffs. Saturday, May 9th at 2, Book to Film Discussion Group. This month's selection is The Pianist, the extraordinary true story of one man's survival in Warsaw by Vladislaw Zbielman. Tuesday, on May 12th at 7 p.m., Chatham Great Books Discussion. The Great Books Discussion Group is for those who want to talk about outstanding writings in history, literature, philosophy, politics, science, theology, and other disciplines. For more information, please contact facilitator Rick Pike, 508-221-3240 or rickpikecapecod@yahoo.com. Friday, May 15th, ebook demonstrations. 10:30 for the iPad, 11:30 for the Kindle Fire, and 1 for the Kindle Reader. Reference librarian Amy Andreessen will present instructions for downloading free library ebooks to your device and tips for searching the CLAMS digital library site. Registration is required. Register online or call the library 508-945-5170. Saturday, May 16th at 2 p.m., Cheryl Fay portrays Clara Barton. Miss Fay is a historical performer who will be here to portray Clara Barton. Clara Barton played a very important and unforgettable role during the American Civil War as a nurse and went on to become the founder of the American Red Cross. This program will explore the life of Clara Barton, both her childhood and her adult life. This performance is appropriate for both school-aged children and adults. Tuesday, May 19th at 7 p.m., author event with Rick Wasley. Author Rick Wasley will talk about his book, Candle in the Wind. The year is 1863, and the American Civil War is raging with a fury unimagined just 2 short years before. It is against this background that two families come to realize just what the war means to them, their lives, and their countries. The story opens with a young wife and her daughter who leave their Cape Cod farm in search of her husband, who is listed as missing and presumed dead after the 3-day battle at Gettysburg. She does not believe it, and so begins her perilous journey that will uncover truths and reunite her family.
Here's an opportunity to volunteer. On Thursday, May 21st at 7 p.m., Historic Chatham's Volunteer Recruitment Night. If you want to volunteer or have been thinking of volunteering at one of Chatham's historical institutions, then this is the event you don't want to miss. Representatives from the Atwood House Museum, Chatham Historical Society, Chatham Marconi Maritime Center, Chatham Railroad Museum, Chatham Windmill, and Mayo House from Chatham Conservation, and the Caleb Nickerson House will each give a 10-minute presentation about their organization and their current volunteer opportunities. Following the presentations, you will be able to speak with each representative to learn more and to sign up to be a volunteer, docent, or member. This will take place at the Eldridge Public Library. Thursday, May 28th at 7 p.m., two Monomoy teachers share their Hawaiian volcano field experience trip. Teachers Barbara Gula and Nancy Gifford will be here to share their Hawaiian volcano field experience, which was funded in part by the Westgate Foundation. These two Monomoy Regional School teachers will talk about their exciting and unexpected experiences during their trip to Hawaii. They will also share with us how they brought their new lesson plans into the classroom. And for a preview of June at the Eldridge Public Library, Tuesday, June 2nd at 7 p.m., an author event. What is it like to lose your mind, to see slices of your very identity slipping away piece by piece? Veteran journalist Greg O'Brien likens it to a trip out to Pluto where no one can see you or hear what is said. Diagnosed at 59 with early onset Alzheimer's, O'Brien has written an illuminating, naked, and honest account of living with Alzheimer's, not dying with it. Drawing on cognitive reserve, he is reporting back to Earth his experiences as he journeys further into inner space in his memoir. On Pluto Inside the Mind of Alzheimer's, written with faith and humor, the book provides baby boomers with a window into a possible future. Greg O'Brien has more than 35 years of newspaper and magazine experiences as a writer, editor, investigative reporter, and publisher. Over the years, he has contributed to, among other publications, the Associated Press, the USA Today, Boston Herald, Boston Metro, New York Metro, Providence Journal, Cape Cod Times, and Boston Magazine, where he was a senior writer. Mark your calendars for this fascinating talk. And now the highlights for the Creative Arts Center. The current exhibition runs from May 8th through May 21st and features the works of Arts Center students. It showcases a variety of skill levels and images in all mediums. Don't miss it. An oil painting demonstration by Mary Alice Eisenberg will take place on Wednesday, May 20th from 1 to 3 p.m. at the Creative Arts Center. The demonstration is free of charge. Attendees are asked only to bring food items to be donated to the Family Pantry of Cape Cod. This is the first in a series of demonstrations given by Creative Arts Center faculty members. Refreshments will be served. The Creative Arts Center is located on Kroll Road in Chatham. Please call the center if you would like further information. Here's a great opportunity. The 20th Annual All Cape Cod Art Show. Calling all Cape Cod artists for this art competition and exhibition, celebrating artists from the Bridge to Race Point. $1,500 in cash prizes will be awarded in an exhibition entitled Inspirations from Our Narrow Land, all things Cape Cod. Entry day is Tuesday, May 26th from 9 to 2 p.m. and is an open juried exhibition. Participants must reside in Cape Cod and may submit 2 works. Categories include Best in Show. First and second place prizes will be given in oil, acrylic, watercolor, other 2-dimensional art, photography, printmaking, pastel, and mixed media, and as well 3-dimensional art. The juror of awards is Sergio Ruffo. Show dates are May 31st through June 25th. Opening reception and awards is Sunday, May 31st from 4 to 5:30 p.m. Please call for more information. And we will close out the month of May with some general items of interest.
Chatham Lighthouse tours are back on Wednesdays from 1 to 3:30 p.m. Sharks in the park and seals in the shops. The sharks are coming back to Kate Gould Park, and this year the summer crowds can hunt for seals too. 45 sharks created or painted by local artists will be swimming in Kate Gould Park beginning May 15th for viewing until July 1st, just before the first town band concert. After that, they will be moved onto the lawn of the Eldridge Public Library until September 7th. New this year, there will be 36 seals in the shops for summer visitors to hunt and find and win a bag filled with gifts from the Chatham Merchants Association. A total of 6 gift bags will be awarded at the end of the hunt in September. Seals in the Shop's headquarters will be the downtown visitor information booth, where you can obtain the scavenger hunt booklets as well as in participating downtown shops. Each person who hands in a completed booklet will be given a beach ball. Beginning on Friday, May 1st, Chatham will begin celebrating the 22nd annual Cape Cod Maritime Days, a month-long celebration of the Cape's rich maritime history. This month-long event will include a variety of Cape-wide maritime-themed activities, including guided kayak excursions, lighthouse and walking tours, nautical art exhibits, the 19th annual Cape Cod Maritime History Symposium at the Cape Cod Museum of Natural History, and much, much more. For a full list of events and activities, visit the website www.capecodmaritimedays.com. Cape Cod Maritime Days is sponsored by the Cape Cod Chamber of Commerce, the Cape Cod Commission, and the Arts Foundation of Cape Cod. Okay, the Chatham Chamber of Commerce will be presenting a spring fashion show at Chatham Bar Inn's Monomoy Room on Thursday, May 7th, starting at 11 a.m. The fashion show will feature spring fashion collections from a variety of Chatham shops. Tickets are $50 and include luncheon, gift bag, fashion show, and marketplace. 11 o'clock, marketplace cash bar. 12 noon, luncheon with gift bag. 1, fashion show. Attend all of them. The Chatham Memorial Day ceremony will be held on Monday, May 25th. It is a moving ceremony that occurs at different memorial sites in Chatham, where a wreath is placed, then a rifle salute, followed by the playing of taps. The ceremony begins at 10 a.m. at the World War Memorial, located at the Community Center, on the left of the building as you face it from Main Street. The procession then proceeds to Oyster Pond to lay a wreath on the waters in memory of those lost at sea, and then to the adjacent Korean and Vietnam Memorial. The ceremony then proceeds to the Civil War Memorial at Seaview Street and Main Street for a reading of the Gettysburg Address. The ceremony ends at Veterans Circle for final remarks and the closing. Participants will include members of the Chatham VFW and American Legion, the Ladies and Men's Auxiliary to the Chatham VFW, the Chatham Coast Guard Color Guard, the Coast Guard Auxiliary, clergy, town employees, and selectmen, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, Cub Scouts, and Brownies.
Well, that wraps it up for this time. We hope you've enjoyed this episode of Chatham Today. Remember, the show runs on Channel 99 on Mondays at 9 a.m. and several other times during the week. If you missed the cablecast or want to see it again, you can find us on Facebook, YouTube, or you can visit our website. Just do a Google search for site/Chatham Today. It should be the first entry you see. The web address is on the screen now. Chatham Today is a video chronicle of the events and activities in the town of Chatham. If you would like to have what's happening in your organization announced on the air, please email us. We look forward to hearing from you. You can also like us on Facebook under Chatham Today. Yeah, we certainly hope you do. Thank you for watching. We'll see you down the road.